It's running in our blood. The answers are lying here within. The truth.
Yo, what is good? What is good? It is the motherfucking O Show. What up, Amplified? What up, Daka? Wheezy, welcome back, sir. Marathian, nice to see ya. Treeps, what it is. Zool. You guys are all having a chill one. Yo, man. Bucky continues to be undefeated, so I'm pretty hype about that. This new chair is really working out with my arthritis. Today's stream will be a little shorter because I want to like rest up my hip so that I can do a really long stream tomorrow. Tomorrow night is going to be like an all-nighter. Kind of like when I streamed till like 6 a.m. here pretty recently. I'm going to do that again. So, today's O Show, tonight's O Show, wherever on the planet you may be, is about kicking back, enjoying some H1Z1, just fucking around. As always, I definitely appreciate y'all who choose to spend some time chilling on the Infinite Couch, time after time. And tonight I'm actually going to turn off the jams during H1Z1 for that immersion. Bird. There was a server wipe today, I believe. Um, I'm gonna roll on Ramiro again because it's my favorite server name. If you'd like to join in on some H1Z1, I play on Ramiro for softcore, and for hardcore, I play down here on Smed's Dead. But I'm gonna go ahead and look it up on Ramiro tonight. Voice is cutting out for you. All right, is that better? I might need to fiddle the mic position. Yeah, that should be better. I had to mess with my mic position. Are we chilling now? Audio's fuzzy. All right, let me see. Yeah, how's that? Did that resolve the fuzz, or are we good? Let me know. Like I was trying to say though, playing on Ramiro. If you want to play, I'm always down to play with viewers. I'll toss you guys a location in the chat if you need it. In H1Z1, you can type /LOC to get your character's location. Alright, thanks for the heads up on the mic. There's a consistent mic fuzz issue that I can't actually hear. But I know it happens. I know how to fix it. I just have to rely on the Infinite Couch to tell me when it occurs. So I definitely appreciate that, guys. Whenever there's a problem, just holler at me. Alright, so let's see if the client still requires a restart to change your graphic settings. It does. Alright, so we're going to have to restart the client real fast. But, like, a pro tip I try to give out about H1Z1 every time is your graphics settings. You want to set your overall quality to high, and you want to set your pixel quality to ultra. Then the game is not only going to look pretty good, but it's going to pull like 70 to 80 frames on almost any, halfway decent hardware. And I like to try to pull about 80 frames a game, because then when I stream it, I can get 6. Yeah, my beard touches my pop filter. That's how haggard my beard is. I actually sent out a Snapchat of my beard today, but it's touching the pop filter. I wonder if you could hear my beard. Wheezy says, I've never seen any H1Z1 until now. Well, I tell you what, man, just for you, I'll take it kind of slow and explain some stuff. Marathian says H1Z1 is Daisy with bows. Nah, dude. Daisy already has bows. Fail comparison. I would say H1Z1 is Action Daisy. But I'll take a moment to explain. No worries, no worries. I like to explain things. Quickly need to do this. Alright. So if you take a look at my bottom right hand, Weezy, or anyone who's new to H1Z1, I've got hydration, stamina, energy, health. Hydration, the stamina is sprinting, energy is food, and health is health. You slowly regen health over time no matter what. You can use bandage and gauze, that type of thing. There's bleeding, of course. And if you start starving or being dehydrated, you start taking health damage. Daisy as made by Michael Bay, says Wheezy. That's a good comparison, actually. Marathian says, does Daisy have bows? I've only ever seen people packing guns. Yeah, they're just a little rare. They're craftable bows. Alright, so this is H1Z1 inventory. You have an account inventory. This is what people get salty about because it's paid stuff. You can make an airdrop fly in and drop supplies in the overworld, so to speak. Event tickets are for Battle Royale. Crates contain skins. And these are skins I've like won or unlocked. People get salty about the airdrops, but they're totally balanced. For instance, this icon means there's not enough people logged into this server to even pull one in. Airdrops have a random assortment of survival supplies. It could be guns and stuff, but it could be building materials. You just never know, so it's kind of a gamble. I like the inventory system, especially because if you like icons, you can have icons. You can do 2 columns. You can do 3 columns. But I'm fond of the list because it's so good if you have a lot of screen space. You can see everything. And then aside from that, the other thing that really puts it apart is a big focus on crafting with a really awesome discovery system. I'll show you how you discover some recipes, because I'm also going to show you kind of a pro tip when you spawn in. When you spawn in, go ahead and take off. Well, first shred your shirt into rags, or they call it scraps of cloth in this game. Then put everything into your belt pouch. I usually unpack my gauze right away so I can use it. Go ahead and shred up your pants too. I always remark that I think shredding denim with your bare hands would be tough, but in a survival situation, I guess you'll do anything. You can stick your cloth in here and discover. You just click discover and it shows you what you can make with cloth. So you can make a satchel. So I recommend crafting that right off the bat. It's a hipster bag, so you can look very swagged out. And it's going to have a total more inventory space than your shirt and pants combined would. By the way, if you notice, your character in H1Z1 is a never nude. He has jeans and a shirt on underneath his jeans and shirt. Yeah, thanks for clarifying, conservative in the chat. What's up, man? Welcome, by the way. You can win stuff in Battle Royale, including airdrops. So you can win the paid items if you're good at Battle Royale. And eventually Battle Royale will require event tickets, but during the beta, it doesn't. Or the alpha. Wheezy says, zombie apocalypse, get naked. I'm gonna try to find some sticks here next. Oh yeah, I think my effects might be down. I'm gonna double check. They are. See, this game sounded quiet as fuck. I had my effects way down because vehicles are super loud when you're in them. So you guys should actually be able to hear something now. Alright, here we go. So a change to the game recently is that to gather stuff off the ground, you have to have open hands. You can't have anything in your hands. So you can do it with a bow, I found. To gather a bunch of wood sticks here. You notice when you harvest, much like Skyrim, there's a visual effect on the ground. And I appear to have aggroed a Zed here. Okay, though. Take care of that shortly. He's on me. I'm gonna try to get some distance between the Zed, and then I'll show those of you who don't know the second thing you should do when you spawn in. Once you've gathered your sticks, you can look at a stick and a cloth in here and discover makeshift bow. You can also just stick sticks in and learn arrow as well as punji sticks, which are a really nasty little trap you can set in the world. So I'm going to make a makeshift bow and then turn the rest into arrows. And now it's Legolas time. Yo, what up, Inky? How's it going, man? Welcome back. to the infinite couch. And then now I have a bow. Zombies do drop loot in this game. Zombies can also drop letters with a description of a loot location in the letter. And if you take the letter, there's also a key, my bad. You take the letter and the key to the location, leave them in the box, and then when you look in there, they'll be looted. Now, sometimes you can pull the arrow back out of their head, a la Daryl from Walking Dead, which is one thing I love. It doesn't seem like there's a speed difference when you have your weapon threatening or non-threatening. So I just run around with it threatening. Alright, so that's my, if you just spawn, you should immediately take off your clothes, shred them up, make a satchel, make a bow, make some arrows, and then you're not a defenseless little scrub. Also good to grab some blackberries as you go along. Snack on them. H1Z1 is a blackberry picking simulator. Got the most accurate and fully rendered blackberry picking on the market today. You can make juice and jams and little tarts and all sorts of treats from your blackberries. And even in real life, to troll me, because for like a week all I did was play H1Z1, Bean got blackberry jam for the house. Everybody loves blackberries. Gotta eat them. Delicious. They are kind of nice because they're everywhere and they give you hydration and food. Yo, what up, Zach? Wheezy says Instagram. Reckon they'll patch it to have a timer. Oh, I hope so. There is a timer on a lot of actions, and the timer is indicative that they're going to be adding an animation. They just have a timer for now for how long before they put in the animation, so they get a feel for how long they want it to be. But I do hope that picking stuff off the ground, like sticks and so forth, has a timer to it, personally. But they may not. Again, I mentioned a good description of H1Z1 as like action DayZ. So they may keep it as it is to preserve that feel. I don't know, I just play the video games. I let other people make them. My recent thing in hardcore survival games is to basically only defend myself, not really go on the aggressive. I'm gonna keep that up. Always a good feel. Wheezy says, camp people picking berries. You could honestly hide punji sticks in the blackberry bushes. That would be pretty nasty. I'm gonna grab a tarp because I can use it to make a dew collector. Which is a way to fill up bottles just from the air. And then the scrap metal is useful because it can be crafted into like 420 different other things. Damn, Marathian kind of nailed a comparison. That's a great comparison. He says H1Z1 is Metro to DayZ being Stalker. Definitely do that. You almost fell down in that crevasse. Would have been disastrous. I'm gonna really quick discover some more recipes here. Stick that tarp in there. I need a stick too to discover that. Scrap metal you can craft into fucking everything. Alright, let me grab a stick if I see one nearby, so I can learn dew collector as well. Let's see if there's some. Yeah, there's some sticks over this ridge here. Then I'll head back down this road and probably hit up those vehicles. If you want to get in on some H1Z1 with me, I'm more than down. Just let me know in the chat and I'll hook it up with my slash location for the hunting rifle. Coming from behind me. People hiding behind a tree. But yeah, just let me know if you're trying to play. Right now, I'm on the Ramiro server. That's like the softcore server I play on is Ramiro. Like George Ramiro, John Ramiro. Ah, you know what? I need a plank too to learn that shit. So I'll go ahead and just turn those into arrows for now. My bad. Alright, I think I could combine Dangerous, but I'm gonna have to look at the crafting real quick here. I think I can combine make a knife out of some shit here. Alright, wood stick and a metal sheet is a knife. Hammer is a wood stick and a metal bar. Hand shovel's a wood stick and a metal sheet. Okay. A machete, 2 wood planks, 2 metal sheet. Makeshift hatchet, 1 wood stick, 1 scrap metal. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make the hatchet. Give that a try here. I've never made the makeshift hatchet. Alright, so I should be able to grab a stick and go bam, bam, makeshift hatchet. Alright, cool. That is very makeshift. A piece of scrap metal just stuck onto a stick, and you've got a hatchet, baby. Real quick, I want to see. I think I can make a spear or some shit. Oh yeah, a branch and a metal shard is a spear. Might do that too. The hatchet's nice though, because I can use it to collect food. But yeah, I can make a spear in a minute too. Amplified asks, is this game free? It will be. But the early access is 20, or there's like a $40 pack that comes with more stuff. And you can upgrade from the 20 to the $40 pack in game if you want to. If you change your mind. Marathian asks, did they omit concrete server population numbers on purpose? Yeah, that is some SOE shit. That is some classic chicanery there, but yeah. I doubt they'll ever have concrete server numbers. I remember even back in the days of EverQuest, they would do that bullshit, so you could actually see how many people were connected. So they could lie, and there'd be like 3 people connected, and it'll say like medium pop. So, c'est la vie, man. Developers are always going to be a little bit of a scum. That's just the way it is. Right. Wheezy says them textures are nice. H1Z1 is looking pretty good in my opinion. I like the aesthetic. And I like that it runs pretty well. But it's on the PlanetSide 2 engine, which is honestly pretty beastly. It's a great choice for this type of game, in my opinion. Especially because it already has aircraft support in it. So it'll be relatively easy to add, like, aircraft and stuff in the future. It's gonna be hype as shit. Alright, so now that I've found some scrap metal again, if I get a hold of a branch, which are found in blackberry bushes, I can make a fucking spear. Marathian asks, is it the same map from server to server? Yep. Same map. It's even the same map for Battle Royale. It's actually pretty nice that scrap metal spawns in vehicles now, because previously one of the few ways to get it was to find a crowbar and then go beat the hell out of vehicles. I like this way much better. There's also a lot of weapon repair kits in vehicles, which is again pretty nice. I think I hear a deer running around down here. What up, Chris? Are you still Robin Hooding it? He asks. Yeah, man. I'm about to be doing some spear work though here momentarily. Let me hit up these blackberry bushes, see if I can get a branch. I heard a wolf that might have just aggroed on me. Ooh. Not but that zombie did, buddy. Wheezy said, I've heard that H1Z1 is horribly broken and glitchy. It sounds like you've read the internet. Marathian asks, are there plans to implement cannibalism? That's the one thing so many zombie survival games lack. I hope so. There is cannibalism in DayZ Standalone. You can collect human meat. Alright, I think I just need the one tarp. Scrap metal's always good. Everything else I have is good. But I don't need that tarp. Yo, what it is, SS14. Welcome back, bruh. Yo, man, this is the way of life. If you need a branch, it's all blackberries. But as soon as you're starving to death, fucking branch city. That's what I need to do. I need to let my... Oh, there it is. See? Talking enough shit. Get it. But if... I think I delete it if I don't have the inventory space. Damn yous. Alright, I gotta make some room for a branch here, my friends. About to regrettably give up a little bit of this scrap metal, I think. Alright, I should have plenty of room for a branch, I believe. I think they weigh 50. I ditched that one scrap metal. Find out. That. Yo, terrible. I'm the worst at H1Z1. Yo, he dropped me some beats? This guy dropped the beat. Yeah, I know I'm bleeding. Watch the jam for a second. That was some ass shooting. Marathian's having some good questions tonight. He asked, is being a hobo the optimal strat, or is it better to turtle up and make a base? Well, one of my favorite things about hardcore survival games is there is no optimal strat. It's really down to how you want to play. Sometimes I like to focus on trying to craft a base and hole up somewhere. Sometimes it's fun to just like travel, see what you get into. It's really your call. Wheezy asks, so there are towns and settlements, definitely. Quite a few. There's actually a map online. You can go to myh1z1.com. There's player crafted as well as like neighborhoods, towns. There's like, you can see some buildings up on that ridge over there. Right now though, I'm kind of trying to find a branch. To get a branch, it's a low % drop from blackberry bushes. And I got one earlier, but I didn't have the room for it, so fucking deleted. Or it might have fell on the ground, I just couldn't find it. So that deer would be a nice thing to kill because I could harvest meat from its body. But I don't really have the inventory space for all that right now. But then I could cook the meat and have, like, you know, food for days. This game is intricate enough that you can kill a deer, take its bladder, smear it on a cloth, wipe it on yourself, and then deer are less likely to notice you. How hype is that? Alright, so I got the branch I needed to make a spear. So first, I have to turn a scrap metal into a metal shard. Alright. Ah, it drops 4 of them. Holy fuck. Then I put a metal shard and a branch in the discovery thing. It says, holy fuck, you can make a wood spear. And then I make a wood spear. Bazinga. Alright. So now I've got metal shards and scrap metal. That's hype. Metal shards are cool because they weigh less than scrap metal. I didn't notice that. I like it. I gotta drop my flashlight so I can curry the spear. I'll put it here. There we go. So I've got bow, spear, and hatchet. I'm fucking primitive O. The spear's nasty, man. Great for killing zombies, too. And you can throw it. I don't know if a lot of people realize that. You can actually toss your spear. Cavo! Aw, damn. Marathian is on fire in the chat tonight. We get a big ups from Marathian. What's up, bruh? So the forehead. All that I can see is mine. I think I should craft some more shit. I kind of wonder what I should focus on, because they just did a server wipe. I guess a good idea, the next thing would be try to craft some survival shit. But I think I'll travel for a bit and find a good place to start doing that. Yo, conservative, are you trying to play any H1Z1 here, my friend? I don't need more than the Scrabble I have right now. If you're trying to play conservative, you should, man. It'd be fun. Marathian S, have you ever got a long gun? Yeah, I had a 308 for a little while. I actually got a kill with it on stream. Me and I think it was Dazul who was running with me. We let this guy go because he complied. We were just like, lay down, put your weapon away, and you can go, and he did. We just told him he couldn't loot what we were looting. But he flipped me off as he was running away up this ridge, so I switched to my 308 and shot him right before he ran over the ridge. It was beautiful. But the VOD was muted there because I had music on, so. Aw, conservatives at work. Yo, rip. Alright, I feel you. Now I'm gonna punch boxes open because it's not going to reduce the durability of my weapon. Got here. Alright, salt is hype. Salt is very good. You can use salt for a variety of things. And wood planks are pretty hype too. Do a bit of hiding. Alright, because I think I could discover dew collector now. Oh no, I need a stick, motherfucker. Run outside and get a stick. Got a fucking visitor. Yes. Love it when I get the arrow back. Where can a brother get a stick? Just need like one stick. Actually, I think I can transmute one of those planks into a stick. If I remember correctly. Alright, let's... Yep, I can craft a stick out of a plank. Perfect. So if you do tarp, stick, plank, get dew collector. It requires a decent amount, 4, 4, and 1. But it'll fill up water bottles with drinkable water. Awesome. Wood sticks and wood planks can be combined to make basic shacks. Everybody loves shacks. You can create a bow drill to create fires if you use your flare up. And the discovery system for crafting recipes is awesome. Like I didn't even know you can make barbed wire from a wood plank and scrap metal. That's brutal as fuck. Alright, that's everything in discovery right now. Cool. Barbed wire, 16 metal shards. My bad, not scrap metal, metal shards. That's actually only 4 scrap metal and 4 wood plank. So barbed wire, I guess, is an upgraded version of punji sticks. Very nice. So I can now ditch. I'll turn the wood plank into a stick. Go, and then I'll make it all back into arrows. For now, because I'm not going to be setting up here. But I learned the recipes. That's what's important, kids. Yeah, man. Really nice game. Time to feast on some blackberries while we're chilling in here. Weezy says, where is H1Z1 set? Anytown, USA. But I think it's modeled, yeah, like Marathian linked a place in Texas. But they use like stores from San Diego, which is funny. Because the H1Z1 is developed in San Diego. So maybe y'all have Sprouts and stuff in San Diego, I don't know. I don't know. By the way, how's the broadcast looking and sounding for y'all this evening? Are we good as usual? Everything beautiful? Alright, stagnant water is cool because I can boil it and turn it into purified water, and then I can keep the bottle, which is very useful. Can you make anything from stagnant water? Oh, it just teaches you how to make pure. If also purified water can be combined with metal shards to make improvised compass. How cool is that? Amplified says Sprouts. We have that. Yeah, I know. Sprouts is in San Diego, and that's why it's in this game, because developers of H1Z1 are based in San Diego. I was just wondering if they actually had Sprouts in the Texas town that H1Z1 is really based on. The 2 waters is kind of unnecessary, except for the fact that I might be down to make one of those improvised compasses. I think that would be cool. Yam says we got Sprouts in Texas too. Word up. What up, Yam? Well, there's a knockoff Sprouts in H1Z1 called Spores. And there's a bunch of other references like that. Yo, what up in Devon? How's it going, man? What's up, everybody, by the way? Chilling on the Infinite Couch. It is the O Show. Like I had mentioned earlier, it's going to be a little bit of a shorter broadcast this evening because I gotta rest my hip up. My hip's kind of fucked up. And I'm gonna be doing another broadcast tomorrow night until like 6 in the morning. So tonight will be a little shorter. I'm just gonna be playing some H1Z1, hanging out. I'm playing on the Romero server if you're trying to get in on this. And if you are, just holler at me in the chat and I'll hit you with my / location. And we'll be good to go. In fact, yo, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put my location in the chat. And, if you guys want to come find me, you can. Yeah, that Jeep. Glad it was just cruising by. Oh. Alright, so I'll actually teach you this real quick. If you want to learn how to do the slash location, you just hit M to get a hold of your cursor first off. Enter slash LOC, bam. Then you can come over here because you freed your cursor by hitting M and copy and paste. And boom. There you go. The one other thing is make sure you hit M again to get your cursor back. And that way, if anyone is trying to come play, y'all can hook them up with that location and it'll tell them exactly where to come find me if they put it into any of the maps for for H1Z1. Wow. Online. And Devin says, you seem like you pushed yourself too far last night. I can't speak for everyone, but we don't want you streaming. You're straining yourself purely for our benefit. Well, that's kind of you to say, man. I have this like arthritis thing, and I hate being like held back by stuff like that. So I usually push myself too hard in most things, but I feel that, man. I'm gonna be wise and heed your advice and do a shorter one this evening. But I appreciate that sentiment. That's kind of you, sir. Alright, I'm going to repair this machete I found on the front porch. It's better than that hatchet that I made, so I ditched the hatchet. Some lucky fresh spawn's going to find it now. But the machete is pretty nice. I like the spear because it puts some distance between me and them, but hang on to the machete as well because it does a lot of damage, and I think it does a lot of bleeding damage. The spear just looks cool. Oh wow, man. Pretty lucky. Those weapon repair kits are really helpful. Because a lot of times you'll find good gear, but it's in ass condition. If you holler at that weapon repair kit, it's all better. More stagnant water. Alright, 2 waters is probably fine for now. Alright, when you have a lot of cabinets like this, if you stand a little far away from them, like I am, and wait a moment, you'll get search all, and that's really handy. Sugar's kind of cool, doesn't weigh much, and you can do a couple neat things with it. Hang on to it. Amplified says, I need to watch those Dark Souls streams. Are you enjoying it? Is it your first time? Pretty much my first playthrough. I've played a lot of Souls, like Demon Souls, and even back like Kingsfield. But it is my first Dark Souls playthrough pretty much. And I am, of course, enjoying the shit out of it, man. I especially am really liking streaming it because the chorus, you know, as I like to think of it, the chat, tends to have pretty solid advice that's making the game a lot more enjoyable for a first time playthrough. So yeah, man, I'm digging it. I'll eventually be doing Dark Souls 2. All that good stuff as well. And I do archive everything over on YouTube. So when Twitch, you know, eventually deletes the broadcast, they're still up on YouTube. And all my highlights are over on YouTube as well. Take some extra antibiotics, could probably help out a fellow traveler. Whoa. The door pushed me through the wall. That was pretty OP. For shit. Wall hack Davo. Oh, what's good, Kraken? Kraken says he had his computer inexplicably start working again. I had that too. I think it's by the act of like reseating everything, you fix it. For real. My computer was randomly shutting down and stuff, and I took it apart and reseated all the cables and everything, and even like replugged in the RAM and the CPU and shit, and then randomly it was just like, yep, that's what I wanted. It just wanted some attention. Alright, charcoal, very easy to make, so I'm not even gonna get it. And I have plenty of scrap metal still in there. Yam says, just finished downloading it, late Christmas present. Might try to find you if you're cool with it. Yo, please find me. I'm on Romero, and I'm sure someone in the chat would be kind enough to copy and paste my location above. You can use like an online H1Z1 map, and it'll tell you exactly where I am. Not real time, obviously, but I'm still in that vicinity. But Devin asked, did you start over? I remember you having a kick-ass backpack. There was a server wipe, so everybody started over. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. You're kind. You're a good person. We're cool. I mean, I'm cool. Are you cool? Are you done shooting me, or what's good? How can I believe you after you already shot me? Yo, if you do F6, I can believe you. I'm looking. Do F6 and we're good. I don't see you doing it. Why aren't you pushing F6? If you hit F6, I'll know you're cool. I'm doing it. I can like barely hear you, bro. You saying you want to be on a team? What kind of team? Like a basketball team? Why do you have your fists up like you want to fight? Alright, look, are we cool? Yo, what's going on in there? What's up, man? What? Yo, I can barely hear you for real. That's his strat. This dude like lit me up with his pistol, and then when I didn't die, he was like, "All right, we're friendly." Now I have no idea what he's doing. Yo, why is your mic so low? Can you not turn your mic up? Why did you shoot me though? Why did you shoot me? Do you just shoot people? Alright, man. Well, have a good one. Alright, whatever. Go try to heal up a little. And Devin says he wasted all his bullets shooting at Dave, so now he's trying to be cool. I agree. I agree. But I'm not gonna, I mean, you know, he gave up. I'm not gonna kill him. But there was a fuckload of food in these cabinets. Let me eat this real quick. This will help. Inky says, have a good one, random low volume guy. Well, it sounded like he might be Japanese. So maybe his voice was so quiet because I was hearing him all the way from Japan. Let that sink in. I'm gonna make some band-aids too. So bandages not only heal bleeding, but they also just give you HP as well. Alright, man. Well, he gave up, so we're chill. I think I hit that already, yeah. Oh, the TV. Oh, nice. All right, I don't need scrap of cloth right now, per se. Actually, kind of do. But I want to show off a skin real quick. So, for instance, this blue and orange tee, which is like some hideous late 90s fashion. I can turn into like I Survive Player Wipe 1 shirt, which is a green t-shirt with bullet holes in it. Or the swagulent brown flannel shirt. So I go bada bing, bada boom. Now I have a brown flannel shirt. Much more swagulent. Alright, so that wasn't all. Give me all. Please. Must have all the cabinets open. Not a thing. Gotta take some vitamins. Another bandage. Get that healing rock going. And Devin says, I'm gonna try shouting, "I love you. You're a kind person," the next time someone shoots me, and see if it works. That is exactly what I yelled at that dude, wasn't it? In retrospect, I cold-blooded did tell that dude I loved him as he was unloading rounds into me. Pretty Davo. I love that, a deer running through the abandoned gas station. So cool. This is my breaching spear. I use it when I'm breaching rooms. Ooh, there's a furnace in here. The metal sheet inside. There. So I can't ignite the furnace unless, can a bow drill do it? Yeah, I can actually do it with a bow drill. So if I get some wood, I can make a bow drill and then do stuff with the furnace, like boil my water, that type of thing. Okay, good to know. So I do have a furnace nearby. Furnaces are kind of a bitch to craft. Unless you have a, unless you just come across one, then it's a lot easier. I don't really need the empty bottle because I'll have empty once I drink these. I'm gonna switch the crowbar for the spear, as cool as the spear is, because the crowbar allows me to harvest scrap metal from cars. I'll go ahead and repair it one more. I don't want it to break. So now instead of a breaching spear, I have a breaching machete. Let's switch. And a brown flannel shirt. Wood axe is actually even better than the machete. Wait, what? Wood axe is hype. Fertilizer is pretty interesting too, but it's kind of heavy. I'm not gonna grab it for now. You could use fertilizer to make gunpowder and all kinds of crafting shit. I guess it wouldn't hurt to carry one fertilizer with me for the crafting. And some coffee is not a bad idea too. Alright. I have basically enough mats now to go try to set up a little camp somewhere. Might do that. Gotta remember that furnace is there because I can craft some decent stuff with it. Alright, so I think what I want to do is actually go ahead and use this furnace to craft some stuff. I'll at least try to force people to open some doors before they come slaughter me. Alright. So, what can I make with a metal sheet? I'll take a look real quick. Hide back here. Marathian says, can you make pipe bombs or other handheld explosives? Here, let me hook this up for everybody. That way you guys can help me if you want to. Bam. Alright, so with the metal sheet, I can make a combat knife, a ground tamper, a hand shovel, a landmine if I combine it with the metal shard and gunpowder, a large shelter, a machete, a metal gate, metal shed, metal wall. So lots of building. Pipe, a shack, shelter, a snare, 8 metal shards, and 1 metal sheet. Combat knife. Alright, got it. So that snare is interesting to me. 8 metal shards and 1 metal sheet makes a snare. Because I can make some metal shards real quick. Okay, so now I've got plenty of metal shards. And I come over here to this metal sheet and make a snare. Say. It's got to be in my inventory to discover it. Kind of a beach. That's okay. So we'll go. Yeah, I don't think that snare recipe is in the game yet. I need to like open it again. Oh, it totally is. Bam! There's just a bug. Type. Ooh, smoke flare. Nice, nice. I can make a first aid kit out of the bandages with some saline. I can make a regular flare out of that too. Kind of cool. Alright, let's make a smoke flare, because I've never seen one. Boom, boom. Let's make a snare, because I've never fucked with one. If they step on it, it traps them with a pressure plate. Or if they step on a pressure plate, it traps them. It's like a bear trap, basically. Alright, word up, word up. And then I'll actually need to make a bow drill to ignite this furnace. Because the flare won't do it. So I have cloth, I need a stick and a plank. I think I can get those by smashing these boxes back here. Any wood plankage out of that? Nah. Go. 2 wood planks. That'll work. 'Cause I need... have everything I need. I have a wood stick. Did you guys see that? If you have the shit to make the shit, it'll automatically do it for you. The game saw that I had 2 wood planks, and the game saw that you can turn a wood plank into a wood stick. So it told me I can make the bow drill, and then it made the plank into the stick for me. That is some next level shit, dude. That was awesome. That was incredible. Alright, so I'm gonna put the bow drill in here. I'm gonna put the scrap metal back in my inventory. What all do I need to cook up here? Need to cook the stagnant water. That's it for right now. But that's an important thing. So let's go ahead and ignite. And Devin says, that's ingenious. Yo, man, I agree. I was impressed. Yo, what up, Scary? Dave streaming so early, I can finally watch more than 10 minutes. Yeah. Got started kind of early today. It won't be a super long one, like I mentioned earlier, because I got to kind of rest up my hip injury. But I'll be going for a while. Did something happen? Not ignite? It says in the description of bow drill that it can ignite a furnace. Let's see if it actually... There it is. Now it's working. See the smoke? Ah, you know what? It has to have shit to burn in there, doesn't it? That's what it is. I think it needs charcoal, right? The furnace isn't like the campfire. It needs like shit to burn. That's right. That's right. Alright, well, we're gonna have to just take this with us and head out. You can always take care of that out in like a little place out in the woods. Speaking of, I think I might retire to the woodlands a bit here. Do a couple things. I'll head up on this ridge that overlooks the service stop here. It's a pretty high traffic area. Marathian asks, can you burn your sticks and planks? I don't think so. I think it has to be charcoal because charcoal would provide the higher temperature flame that a furnace would need. But I think you can use sticks and planks in a campfire. But I'm not 100% on either of those things. Amplified asks, have you been streaming later than, or why have you been streaming later than you used to? Just wondering. Bean started working nights, so that means she basically is like, you know, has a pretty late sleep schedule, and you know, I like spending time with my Bean, so I changed my sleep schedule to match hers. That's about why. We basically are vampires now. Yo, that Zed dropped a backpack for me. That cool? Bunch of wood still. Drop everything that's in my backpack. I hope it's not deleting all this. Wouldn't that be a bummer? I can see it. How do you drop everything? Always wondered that. I'll go ham like this. Alright. And then let's do the swapper do here. Goodbye, hipster satchel. And now all my stuff should be here, right? Yeah. Go. Click everything. Yes. All so fast. And then I will take those 7 wood sticks this zombie gathered. I'm out. I'm out with my blue backpack. Out of here. Put like everything in my backpack now. Backpack simulator. You know, I changed the order of these containers. I don't think so. I think they're the order they're equipped. Alright, real quick, things I need to use frequently, I'm gonna try to put up top. That's the only thing right now. Turn those wood sticks into arrows. Oh, and Devin says you can use wood in a furnace. Nice. I'm still gonna like head out to do. I'm not gonna try to use that furnace in the middle of everything. That's poor survival etiquette. I do have a cute little blue backpack. Alright, so what I'm gonna do next here is actually create a campfire so I can boil this water and make it safe to drink. So you guys get to see chopping down trees. You can chop down trees in H1Z1. It goes a little something like this. Timber! Yeah, I got logs from that. That cool. Now that will despawn after a while, but you get to see it for a time. Then once you do that, it sinks into the ground actually. That's very spooky. I give the tree to the earth gods of the old. Alright, then make a little fire. So you gotta go to discovery, find your logs. You already know campfire? Oh, you start knowing it. There we go. Craft yourself a campfire, 2 logs, what it takes. Then you right click the campfire and you can place it on the ground. Place it on the ground. Now the next trick is you got a variety of options to light it. I'm going to use my flare to light it because it doesn't have a whole lot of other purposes. So to do that, you just kind of aim your flare at the fire and then stick it on the ground. You'll light it up just like that. Now I can take the campfire. I can put these wood logs into it to fuel it. I can also put the stagnant water in it and it'll turn it into clean water. That's about that. See, I have purified water already. Pretty groovy. Alright, my water is already purified. It also burns the wood into charcoal, which you can use to fuel furnaces. I think it's also, yeah, used for crafting gunpowder. So check this out. You take your purified water and go ahead and do purified water and a metal shard. You can make an improvised compass. Feel me? You take your other purified water and put it actually, let me craft the compass and then put the water. Alright. You could use this purified water in the campfire with some ground coffee to make some coffee. Very groovy. I've never made the improvised compass, so I wonder how it works. Oh, you hold it. You have to hold it. So let's say I put it in place of the crowbar. Is that how it works? Nope, that's not how it works. The improvised compass will show you north. Oh, I see it. It's in the upper right. I just didn't realize it because it's so faint. Alright, cool. So the improvised compass works just like the compass you can find. It's just free. Is the only difference. So you can see in the upper right, it's a very faint gray letter, north, south, east, and west. It doesn't give you the north, northwest, and all that like the regular compass does. It's a simple compass. Pretty cool. That's a nice distinction, man. Alright, so I made coffee and some charcoal. Now check this out. You can take coffee. Do I have any sugar left? Oh no, I think I used up my only packet of sugar, didn't I? Damn. Alright, we can make coffee with sugar too if you want to. Let's drink down some coffee here. Get us an empty bottle. Awesome. I can craft the satchel with some other stuff into a really good backpack. Let me actually take a look at that real quick. It's called a framed backpack. You need twine for it. Okay, so if I find some twine, I can make a framed backpack. It also requires a backpack frame, which is crafted from 3 metal brackets, some wood sticks, and nails. And to make metal brackets, you need scrap metal, and to make nails, you also need scrap metal. So the key, the linchpin there is the twine. You can't craft twine, you have to find it. So if you find some twine, you can upgrade that satchel into a beastly backpack. What up, Bomber? How's it going, man? Alright, cool. So from server wipe to here in about an hour and a half, not too bad. I'm gonna set this snare and see what it does. That'll be kind of funny. And I also would like to I need to get some more water going so I can make some first aid kits. You do that by combining water with salt to make saline, and then combine that with a bandage to make a first aid kit. I'm basically going to need to do some more looting. Pretty much the simple fact of things here. But it is coming to be time to take a little break. So what I want to do is try out this smoke flare, because I've never tried one. And then we'll take our first break of the evening here. I'll put my smoke flare up on like that mountain over there. It's going to look good. In before, there's a squad of geared dudes chilling up here. Yam says, "Hey Dave, I'm in." Awesome, man. I'm glad your game started working for you. Are you still near the DeSoto gas station? Yeah, I'm on a ridge south of DeSoto gas station, up on this big ass mountain. Or DeSoto service station, I think is what it's called. Ooh, and Devin has an idea. Snare by the smoke flare to try to catch a player who comes to investigate. Yo, man, I like the way you think. That's not an evil act, right? Can you guys back me up on that shit? That's not evil. Alright, so first I'm going to set the smoke flare. Ooh, that is visible as shit. I'm going to set the snare right on it. They can't even really see the snare. Can't place it at this location. Got it. I placed it. Oh, dude, and Devin, you're a devious bastard. There's a snare in that smoke, but you can't really see it too well. That's genius, dude. That's such a good idea. Look how visible that is. A snare or some punji sticks combined with a smoke flare is some evil shit. I love it. Look at that. That is some evil shit. And Devin says it's not evil, it's just mischievous. Yo, man, potato, potato. The deer's like, no, I don't like it. Look at that. That's so cool, man. Smoke flares are totally worth to craft. They're mad easy to craft, too. That's... Yo, the smoke flare is going to be how I trap motherfuckers from now on, because people are going to think it's an airdrop, run up, get hit by snares and punji, just fill that area with snares and punji, and just lay back. Oh, man. That's even a great BR strategy for Battle Royale. Yo, I love streaming because y'all always come up with the best shit. Alright, usually during breaks I log out so I don't wind up starving to death. You can see I'm already low on food. I'm about to get food as soon as I log in again. Less. Less, of course. That deer is gone. Alright. Oh, can I get that arrow? Hold up, we got a more company. Alright. There we go. Beautiful. So yeah, let's take our first break of the evening here. I'm actually gonna go ahead and exit the client too, because Alpha's gonna alpha. Yo, what is good, y'all? It is the O show. It is time to take our first little break of the evening here. As always, man, I definitely appreciate y'all who come back to the Infinite Couch time after time. Hope you guys are having a lovely, chill evening. During the break, I really encourage you to stretch. There's a cool stretch I learned where if you're like feeling any pain, focus on like that joint and try to move it in the whole opposite direction of where you've had it right now for like 30 seconds and then release it. You'll look kind of silly because you'll be all weirdly contorted, but when you release, like, you feel so much better. I'm gonna do stuff like that, drink some water, eat a little banana or something. Then when I get back, I'm gonna be chilling with some more H1Z1 until the end of the broadcast. As always, totally down to play with viewers. I'm out here on the Ramiro server. And yo, if you're new to the broadcast or if you've never taken a look at the info down below the video, anything you could want to know about the channel, you'll find there. I'll be back with you guys soon. Big ups.
don't wanna give it time. I want everything the way it was before you walked in my life. Time might give the answers. I don't wanna waste more time. I want everything the way it was before you walked in my life. Now moving on, gonna get on with my life. Now moving on, moving on, moving on. Now moving on, gonna get on with my life. Now moving on, moving on, moving on.
Yo, what is good? It is the O Show. Thanks for your patience during the break. I hope you did something good for yourself. I stretched like a maniac. I devoured a flaxseed blueberry muffin. And I got a heat pack for my butt. I'm doing pretty good. Hope you guys are doing well on the Infinite Couch. It's time to get back into some H1Z1 here. My extremely long hair is misbehaving, though. I need to tie it back more thoroughly. It is like Medusa out here. And my beard is huge, too. I just need to shave my head and my whole face and just get all this craziness off me. But it's kind of nice to have a huge beard in. We'll check our trap, see if we caught anything. Oh, it's over with. Smoke's over with. Alright. Wonder if the snare is still there. I don't remember exactly where it was, which could be a bad thing. I don't see either, so I'm gonna assume that it got a player. My story, and I'm sticking to it. Alright, so I definitely need to find some blueberry, or sorry, my bad, blackberries to scarf on. That's for sure. Unless I can find some food down here in the service station. No. Oh. Oh, buddy. Don't fall down the mountain. That's no good at all. Use your one bandage. I can craft another real quick. Easy there, killer. He wasn't so much as falling down as gently floating down the mountain. But it did a bunch of damage all the same. Brother, you're about to be losing health from starvation and you're trying to fall down mountains? You're out of your mind. So I'm now officially starving. That means I'm losing health slowly due to the fact that I'm starving. Unfortunately, not the most advantageous of positions to be in. That is starving to death slowly, but what are you gonna do? To repair a wood axe about it. Hit a bandage to offset the health loss a bit. And I've seen Zeds drop foods. Yeah, that blackberry will turn off starvation for a second. Yes. So maybe this Z has some yummies. Just delicious arrows that I put into him. Alright, hit these houses, I reckon. Get the one a little lower down here. That wasn't an exploit. My guy can just jump really well. Eat that chicken fajita you found in the trash can. Oh, it's actually a chicken fajita MRE that he found in the trash can. My bad. That changes everything. Yo, real talk. How many of y'all chilling on the Infinite Couch have had a MRE, a meal ready to eat. I actually really like them personally, but I have a ridiculous metabolism, so the concept of being able to get so many calories in one place is beautiful to me. And they don't taste too bad. Now, Gratz refried beans, kettle simmered for hours to impart a creamy homemade texture that most other beans lack. 50% more sodium with a blast from your spice weasel. Yo, I love those shits. 308 round. If you've never bothered to read the descriptions of items in H1Z1, it's totally worth. They're fucking hilarious. An antiviral drug developed to combat the H1Z1 infection. Oh shit, son. Could be saving lives now. The shirt. And shred it. I'm gonna make a couple sets of bandages and heal myself some more. Amplify says I've had some. They're pretty good. And Devin likes the turkey and gravy, but had some that are awful. Yeah, I like MREs though. And all the little shit you get in the MRE. Get like your little drink mix, like Kool-Aid, but it has a shitload of calories in it. Ah, we can make another smoke flare. I just need fertilizer, right? Yeah, it's fertilizer, cloth, and sugar. Smoke flares are too hilarious not to have. Those are great. Ah, dude, these repop. Let's heat these up too. With the quickness. Marathi says MRAs are too salty. Yeah, I think it's because they have to last forever. So tons of sodium in there to keep it, you know, preserved. Need a brand. That guy needed a lot of attention. Okay, I gave it to him. Gave it to him. Yo, look at that. That bush is like half on his property, half not. So technically it's public property. I didn't steal that blackberry. That was public. Marathi says maybe MRA should be kept in tins. Nah, dude, you get that botulism. Nobody wants that. Ain't nobody got time for botulism. I've got so much room though. I'm gonna grab like everything. Thank you, base backpack. Yo, Inky asks, what's better, Kraft macaroni with sriracha or any version of MRE? Any version of MRE, because it's going to have complete nutrition. But I'll be real, Kraft macaroni with hot sauce is pretty good. I'm not going to lie. So come inside, zombie. See you out there. Yes. I love Mom's fresh chicken. Our chickens on Mom's Campbell Metals are fed with fresh ground chicken to ensure the best clucking chicken experience that'll make you cluck your pants off. So their chickens are fed with chicken. They have cannibal chickens. And that's why the taste is so good. Oh, nice. Purified water. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't make a first aid kit real quick and use that. So here's what's cool. You can stick a purified water and salt and get saline. And craft the saline. I love what my character's doing right now. Then you can do saline and oh my bad, I gotta make a bandage. I might actually save the first aid kit, but I'm still gonna make it. So to make one, you go bandage, saline, boom, first aid kit. I'll make that. Got a first aid kit. But I'm gonna use bandages until I take some more damage. If I find some fertilizer, I can make some more of them smoke flares. That'd be cool too. Oh shit, Marathian hooks it up with the link for MRE. Yeah, Mass, did you head west or east from DeSoto's? I'm pretty sure I headed west. I wasn't really paying attention, to be real. I can do another location for you if you need me to. And Devin says, isn't that how mad cow got prevalent from feeding cows to cows? Yes. In real life, it's a terrible idea to feed animals to themselves. But in H1Z1, it makes for some very tasty chicken soup. But IRL, it would be a mistake to do that. Hey, it's fun and like, isn't that perfect? The swing with one hanging down, so grim dark right there. I'll hang on to that till my food is in worse shape. A shirt? No, I think that's part of the texture. I always think that's a shirt. Alright, Yam's looking for another location. No problem, bruh. If you're not familiar with this trick, there's a dev command in H1Z1/LOC you can type. And then you can hit M to get your cursor. You can highlight this thing, copy it, and paste it. And if you paste it into one of many websites online that have the H1Z1 map, find your location out. And it's helpful if you're trying to like join somebody because they can just hit you with the location. The other thing you can do is actually Yam. Go ahead and type your in-game name, the name of your H1Z1 character. Type that into Twitch for me, and I'll show you guys something else too. Marathian asks, is it possible to do a Matryoshka backpack? Is that like those little Russian dolls where you put stuff in your satchel? No, no. Alright, so check this out. Another dev command that's in the game is squad. They might take it out, but you can do /squad to see what you can do. So you could do squad, invite, yam, tagler. And that should send an invite to yam. And then if he accepts, and I'm not 100%, I think it automatically accepts. Again, I can't tell you for sure. It should make my name green to him and his name green to me. Pretty handy. They have officially said they may take that feature out, but for now it's in. The whiffs are killing me. That entire crate contained 1 salt packet. Extremely inefficient packing. Oh, word, yam tagler's nearby. Well, you know, meet up, Brett.